This is a story that grips the listener from the very first line, a tale that brings the solemnity of the courtroom and the clash of characters alive so vividly that the reader feels they are sitting inside. Right before Judge Judy, it begins with a bitter legal battle where Steve Milano, a property owner, stands against his former tenant, Crystal Williams. The atmosphere is tense, as if even the ticking of the courtroom clock testifies that something decisive will unfold today. Steve claims that his tenant failed to pay 2 months' rent and caused damages to the unit, while Crystal countersues for the return of her security deposit. Silence fills the room when Judge Judy begins her sharp questioning, each inquiry slicing through excuses and revealing the raw truth beneath. Crystal explains that in September, she fell down the stairs and was hospitalized, which kept her from paying rent. She insists that lawyers agreed the debt would be wiped if she vacated by November, but Judge Judy, with her trademark firmness, reminds her that living in an apartment without paying rent is like walking into a restaurant, finishing the steak, and then saying, "I didn't like it, so I won't pay." The audience bursts into laughter, though the seriousness of the case remains unshaken. When the case shifts to damages, Steve presents photos and documents showing broken walls, stained floors, and other problems. Crystal pushes back, saying the landlord had already promised to make repairs, but never followed through. Judge Judy responds with sharp authority. "If you don't like where you're living, you move. You don't stay there and refuse to pay rent." Every question and answer thickens the tension, as if the room itself leans closer to hear the truth. Then comes another twist, a separate case involving Mr. DePriest and Mr. Major, centered on a car. DePriest claims Major took his car without permission, and it ended up wrecked in an accident. Major defends himself, saying he only drove to the airport and the car was stolen there. Yet his story falters under Judge Judy's scrutiny. She spots contradictions in his answers, asks for a police report, and when none is produced, the verdict becomes clear. In the end, Major is ordered to pay $821. This tale unfolds through courtroom tension, excuses from both sides, and the razor-sharp questioning that reveals the truth. Each moment grips the audience, whether it's the unmasking of lies, the sting of the judge's retorts, or the unspoken emotions of characters caught between fear of loss and the desperate hope to win. Judge Judy, with her incisive style, dismantles falsehoods, untangles complications, and lays justice bare before all. This story not only paints a vivid picture of an ordinary day in the courtroom, but also reminds us of an eternal truth. Lies and excuses may win temporary ground, but truth always stands taller. Lesson: in life, excuses and lies may offer short-term relief, but honesty and integrity bring lasting victory. Whether in matters of rent, property, or even a stolen car, true strength lies in standing firmly on the side of truth.